Last week, Trump ally Michael Flynn filed a lawsuit against the January 6th Select Committee because he didn't want to go and testify, and of course he didn't want to turn over any of his materials to the committee, and of course he doesn't want the phone company to turn over his phone records to the committee. Less than 24 hours after Michael Flynn filed this lawsuit against the committee, a judge threw it out. Do you know how bad a lawsuit has to be for a judge to toss it within 24 hours of filing? Like, even some of the most absurd lawsuits that we've heard about in this country don't get tossed out that quickly. But the lawsuit was so bad and included, according to the judge, things that aren't even happening, that the judge said, no, I can't grant this request for an emergency injunction. Get the hell out of here. And part of the reason, and the judge, of course, did have legal reasoning behind this, is that Michael Flynn said, I want to block this, I want to block that, the phone records, the subpoena, and I need this done immediately so that I don't have to show up this week. And the judge said, yeah, first of all, they haven't subpoenaed those things, so I can't block a thing that didn't happen. So, maybe next time you file a lawsuit, only include things that are real. May as well ask me to go hunt the Loch Ness Monster while I'm at it. And also, there's no date for testimony, so you don't meet the criteria for filing an emergency injunction to stop something that's not even on the calendar. So overall, just a really, really bad lawsuit filed by Michael Flynn. Now, he did have until I believe it was either Wednesday or Thursday of last week to respond to the committee. Not even to show up or turn over information, just to respond to them. To shoot an email back, being like, hey, I'm good. How are you? Hope you have a good Christmas. No, nothing. That's all they were trying. They said, okay, we want these things from you. Respond, please. That's what happens in investigations like this. But Flynn decided, I'm going to file the worst lawsuit in history and watch how fast it gets tossed out. Here's the problem. Flynn is not the only one that's filed a lawsuit. He's the only one that's had it tossed out, sure. But 11 other individuals that the committee has requested information from have filed lawsuits against them to stop it. 11. And those are ongoing. And that's the plan. And I fully believe that this has to be a concerted effort by these Republicans to slow down the committee. Like, you're going to have a hard time convincing me otherwise. It's very clear what they're trying to do. And as I've repeatedly said, they're doing this so that they can wait it out because they know, assuming Republicans win big in the midterms, there's only a year left before this committee's dead. So if these lawsuits can postpone it, can delay it just long enough to where the committee is hamstrung and cannot do their job, then they win. Which, of course, underscores the point I've been making, God, at this point, almost in every video I use to talk about this. You gotta have the special prosecutor. Merrick Garland is failing the country right now by not doing that. Because we're gonna see more lawsuits. If you think Flynn's not gonna file another one, you are kidding yourselves. He's probably gonna find some better lawyers who can write a better lawsuit for him. But it will happen. The Republican tactic is to delay as long as possible because they know they likely only have to hold out for 1 year before they're in the clear, unless Merrick Garland actually does his job.